Hello everybody. Here is a quick little video giving you a bit of information about the color control panel. This is the color panel that we all love and use, but there's a different way to view this. We don't have to view these sliders in red, green, blue format. We can actually come up here and change the display to hue, saturation, value. So now at this point, I'm at hue, saturation, value. Okay, so here's our value scale that Karen gave us. If I go down here and I pick this very first one, it has a value of 55. And if I take my brush, which I've kind of altered a bit to make it work with this, and I just make a little circle here and check the value, we can see that it's 55, 57, 58, 59. It's going to vary some depending on what you do. So now let's come over here and we'll grab this one. That's at 145. So again, we'll put in our little gray color of from the value scale, and it's 146 in most of the places, but we will remember we have 55, 145, and let's go to here. That will be 218. So we're going to paint right here, 218. There we go. Okay, so it's 218 is about right. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here to my tertiary folder that I gave y'all before, and I'm going to pick a nice neutral color, this 41 here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my value at 55, which is this one. Now if I switch it to 145, now I have this value and color. And if I switch it to 218, I have this value and color. Okay, let's pick another one. We'll pick this blue-green here. Take it to 55. And we've got our blue-green at the 55 value. Let's take this kind of dark green, and we'll make it 145 value. And here it is. Now I can change any of these other sliders up here. If I want to change this like that, or I want to change the saturation, but leave that at 145, the value is going to remain the same. Okay. All right. I hope you're getting the idea of this. That if we're looking at a hue, saturation, value scale, we can see what the value is for the color that's popping up. Let's take another very dark one. Grab that one, and we'll take it up to 218. And there you go. It fits here. Now, this is my recommendation. You know, Karen is trying to get us to look at this stuff and learn it by sight, okay? Well, so what I would do is I would take your 218 value, your 77 value, and so forth, grab a color. Let's grab this color right here. Now, at this point, I don't want to look here. I want to pretend like I'm not looking there at all, okay? And I'm looking for 55, somewhere in the 55 range. That's not going to work. I'm looking. Okay, so what I would do at this point is I would go back to RGB so that I can't tell value. Now I'm going to look around in here for, say, I think my 55 is going to be around in there, and look, and that looks pretty close to this value. Now if I go to this one, we know we've got to get up in here somewhere. And my guess would be about there. And then for the 218, that's going to get way up into this area. And my guess would be somewhere around there. Okay. Now, let's see how well I did. Probably not very well, because I have the same struggle with this. But if we hit this one, we're at 212 instead of 218. That's pretty good. Hit that one, we're at 148 instead of 145. Hit this one, and we're at 59 instead of 55. So you see, we really are in the value scales that we're looking for. But if you need to practice, then practice with what I was showing you here, and that is, oops, sorry, I was already there. And that is, take several values, put them up in gray, and then, try to match them with whatever color to value, and then switch over to the value scale and check to see how close you are. Practice that a bit, and you might be surprised at how well you'll be able to see value and color. All righty, hope that helps. Bye-bye.